Hello, and welcome back to my video series started when I began the campaign for election to District Chairman of the 6th Congressional District Republican Committee. I'm Scott Sayre and am now the newly elected District Chairman. We conducted our first District Committee meeting shortly after the election held at the District Convention. And now, just 8 weeks after our first District Committee meeting, and just as I have done in previous videos, I would like to bring an important matter before you. You see, I believe that what goes on in the 6th District amongst our 17 local, city, and county Republican committees is not unlike what is going on in the Republican Party of Virginia, and on the national scene, what is going on at the Republican National Committee level and across this nation during this presidential election. I hope that you share this 7-minute video with your local unit. Whether you're in the 6th Congressional District or in some other district, you should benefit from what I have learned. I am proposing that the answer to most of our political ills is found in the simple slogan, think local, win bigger. Both Donald Trump and I know what it means to run against career politicians. But when I ran for office, I made no complaints about a rigged system, even though I was running against career politicians. One of the differences between Mr. Trump and myself is I understood and intimately understand the political party structure and processes. That is where I came up with the slogan, think local, win bigger. I believe leaders are built to confront obstacles and overcome them at the exact moment they rise to take on the challenge. I knew what I was running against when I stood and announced I was running for the office of District Chairman. But rather than complain about the way things were, I proposed solutions, and those solutions were wrapped in the slogan, think local, win bigger. I proposed solutions that positively impacted every local city or county Republican committee in our district. I was thinking about you, the voter. I proposed solutions that would build membership and grow the party with the ultimate aim of turning out more voters in every election to support our Republican candidates. I proposed that proper leadership and organization would lead to bigger victories. After all, we have 2 Democrat senators, a Democrat governor, Democrat lieutenant governor, and attorney general. Virginia even went for the current president, turning our state blue. So after serving for several years under a district chairman, I am now serving as the chairman and delivering the promises I made during the campaign. Promises to lead, organize, and win. Lead. We must energize our district committee to serve our local units and respect our volunteers. We have assigned duties and responsibilities to our 3 regional vice chairmen to carry out under the direction of my vice chairman. These 3 regional vice chairmen are bringing resources and services into their geographies that have heretofore not been delivered. We have appointed 6 standing committees with members from around the district serving on each committee. These committees focus on political development, standardization, technology, finance, issues, and elections. All of these efforts are designed to support our local units and respect the efforts their volunteers put forth week after week to advance our cause. Your district can do the same. Organize. To compete against a more organized, secular, progressive opponent, our local units need the tools and motivation to grow their membership and increase their voter information files. We have 12 blocks of instruction for all of our unit members. The first 6 blocks of instruction are designed for every volunteer and committee member. The second 6 blocks are for the more committed. By the end of this week, we will have conducted training seminars in each region, conducted door-to-door canvasses in most local units, and pushed the concept of collecting voter information across the district. We have done this in a presidential election year in collaboration with the Republican Party of Virginia and the Republican National Committee through the efforts of Team Virginia and the Trump campaign. But we have a ways to go yet. Units are just understanding the concept of collecting and keeping the voter information they collect door to door to be kept inside the unit for their use in the following election cycle to help get their local Republican candidates elected. Candidates collect voter information as they campaign. Winning candidates, elected officials, keep the voter information they collect for the next election cycle. Why don't local units keep the data they work hard to collect? In the 6th District, I am encouraging the local units to keep their data in order to help elect their next Republican office seeker. Encourage your local unit to do the same. Think local. Win bigger. We do not need a top-down approach to win elections. We do not need to stand idly by during a campaign. We, as the local Republican Party units, need to come alongside the candidates and, while helping them get elected, build and store our own voter information files. And finally, win bigger. In a survey sent out last week, we have had only 2 units who can report training their own unit members on how to go out and knock on doors. Only 2 units who have trained their members in the skills of canvassing the neighborhood for like-minded voters. Trained and organized local units are what we need to win local elections and win with a larger voter turnout. Tell this to your local Republican committee. How does this help cure our political ills? Think about it. If you believe our elected officials win office to serve us, why not help them get elected? Why not help them in the most efficient manner possible? Technology has given us the tools to collect, maintain, and capitalize on voter information used on Election Day to turn out favorable voters. Our political opponents are beating us with organization and technology. It is past time for us to do the same. Why not keep the voter information your unit volunteers collect this year to be used in next year's gubernatorial race? So what can you do now? This is your call to action. Visit our website, 6thdistrictgop.org. Find your city or county unit chairman's contact information and get signed up as a volunteer. Get out and knock on doors and help collect voter information. I was told that over 10,000 doors in the 6th District have been knocked on this election year. Ask your Republican Party unit chairman how much of that voter information your unit has kept for Election Day activities and for next year's elections. How much of that voter information has your unit kept to get your school board, city council, or supervisors elected next year? Are you and other unit members trained on the topics I have discussed? If not, would you like to get trained? Are you involved in productively getting voter information throughout your neighborhood? If not, does your unit have a plan to involve you before November 8th? Does your unit have a plan to activate your team on Election Day? If not, have your unit chairman watch this video and get in touch with me. Together, with proper leadership, we can learn to win bigger if we get organized, use technology to our benefit, and get to work. Thank you.